So here we are, guys, outside the infamous Cars Pasties at the Bolton Food Festival. So this is, I think, the third or fourth stall of the day. The queue has been quite significant outside here, so it's a testament to how good this place must be. It's just started to quiet down now temporarily, which is why we'll take a look at it.
Place is rammed. I mean, just do a quick recce mission there. Just
I can spin the camera.
Spin the camera. This place is rammed. Absolutely rammed, right? The food stalls everywhere. This is a food mecca in the north. It's so cool, and everyone's walking around with one of these pasties in their hand. This comes highly recommended. I mentioned it in the last review. Gareth was in the bar last night. Gaz said, whatever you do, there's an institution in Bolton, and it's Cars Pasties. You got to get a pasty. Now, I've had a quick look at the menu, and you think there's so many traditional type fillings there, but then at the bottom I just clocked cheese and jalapeno. I know it doesn't sound like a pasty. I'm a sucker for a jalapeno, so I do apologise to all the traditionalists that might be watching now, but I'm going jalapeno all day. What are you having?
So I've already looked at the menu. It looks to be about £2.50 for pretty much everything that you want to buy here.
Cheapest chips, man.
So yeah, you can't argue with those sort of prices.
I've dropped more money running for the bus than this pasty's going to cost.
It doesn't run anywhere, trust me.
Well, when I used to run.
So £2.50 for a pasty, or any sort of meal at a food festival is really good value for money. So I think I'll go for something like a meat potato or a steak bake, but we'll check it out.
Peace!
Yeah. So guys, we're outside Cars Pasties. As you can see, there's a sizable queue for pretty much every store now, but there's one that's been there all morning, so we've had to wait for it to die down a little bit so we can give it a try. We went outside there, looked at the menu, we saw a few pasties on there that we thought, you know what, we can give that a try. But then we pulled up and we saw this on the menu, which was essentially minced beef and Scotch bonnet.
Yeah, well, I was giving it the big I am going, jalapeno all day, jalapeno. And then we got there and there was this one called Rocket Pasty. So it's Roquito peppers, Scotch bonnet, chilli, normal chilli, and then minced beef in a pasty. So I was like, oh, in the intro I said I'm getting the jalapeno one. But guess what? Like a fatty, I got both. So I'm gonna let you try that one first.
Whip it in first. I'm not going to spill it, I can grab all of it. It looks nice. Yeah. It's not the hottest pasty in the world. I think they've got it in like something that keeps it like a warm.
Yeah, these guys don't need us to be blowing smoke up the Jacksies. These guys make an absolute killer making these pasties, but let's see what we think, eh?
So straight away you get hit with that salty beef flavour, and then when you swallow it, it brings the heat.
So with mine, imagine a cheese pasty. But you know when you get when you get nachos and you get like one of the fresh jalapenos on the top, and you get that real sort of taste of heat and green. You know that green heat that you get off a jalapeno popper like sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's got that going on. It's very jalapeno popper sort of vibe in it, but in a pasty. But the pastry's like really good, butter soft, it's super thin as well. Like,
I'll give you the centerpiece of mine. Look at that. So it basically tastes like a very blended chili con carne, but it does have that bit of a heat through it, and that heat gets you after you swallow it. It's not an instant burn, it's an afterburn, and it's really nice. It tastes very, very gravy, like, but with a little bit of heat.
Not to be outdone, I'm not letting him have the hot one. I mean, have the hot one. I'm going in as well. Chin chin, bro. It's got like a hot pot vibe going on, hasn't it? Like a, you know, like the mincemeat in like a
Like a shepherd's pie.
Well, no, because that's lamb.
Oh, cottage pie.
Cottage pie. Like, it's like the bottom of a cottage pie, but kicked like a mule, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a good comparison.
Yeah, you know what? That's better than the jalapeno one all day.
So it's almost like a cottage pie vibe. I see what you're saying there. It is very gravy-like. It's not quite savoury, it's quite salty, but then it has got that kick as well. That works for me.
It was full about 10 minutes ago. I finished it. I was an animal. Right, time for the score from me personally. I mean, how high can you go with a pasty? I mean, they've been established forever. They're queuing round the corner for them. Everyone's eating pasties. I mean, they don't need me to sort of make out how great they are, but it's still a pasty. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to go right on the nose with an 8. It's a solid pasty. Solid pasty. It is what it is.
Just to play devil's advocate, it was nice, it was tasty, it was £2.50, but for the portion size that you get for £2.50, I would have expected it to be a bit bigger, a bit more substantial, because whilst the filling was nice, it was quite thin as well. It's a very thin layer on the inside, so I'm going to go 7.5.
Bearing in mind as well, if you are from Cars and you're watching this, he expects a shovel full of food for £2.50, and if there's not a shovelful's worth, price comes into the voting for this guy.
It has to. It's what the channel's all about.
I'm 6 foot, by the way.
It's information based on if it's nice and value for money.
Yeah, that's true. That's
yes,
true.
It's nice, but the value for money is a detractor to it. So yeah, 7.5 for me is fair.
On to the next one.
See you in a bit.